Big Bad we represent for Indie Jams. Indie Jams, Indie Jams radio station. Indie Jams radio station. Everything hot, everything hot, hot. Indie Jams. Indie Jams, everything hot. New music I play non-stop. When Indie Jams I play exclusive a drop. When Indie Jams I play, them a shell down that beat. Can get one up fire blaze non-stop. Indie Jams.
Life is beautiful. What you want from me? What you want from me? Sometimes I don't sleep, I get paid every week. That money I keep, yeah, my shawty you're free. I shop till the peak, pull up, make it sweet. Get that profit all revenue, you know it's never cheap. Life be so crazy, can't never look weak. I grind to the top until I reach my peak. That money keep coming, getting paid every week. Yeah, they diamonds be dancing and I'm living out my dream. Shawty moving fast and you know I call it cream. Life's so crazy and I'm moving on the scene. Schedule packed tight, no time for in between. Smoking on that haze until I feel a thing. Don't fuck with my exes, yeah, they never been a thing. But they help me and show me how to find my peace. I'm balling out and I'm feeling heavenly. Now it's time to be free. What you want from me? Ay, what you want from me? Ay, what you want from me? Ay, what you want from me? Yeah, what you want from me? Ay, 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 what you want from me? Yeah, what you want from me? Yeah.
What you want from me? I've been singing the grab, it's a part of me. Money in my mind, you don't know what I mean. Chasing that cheddar, provide for my team, provide for my loyalty and the set. What be this set that you claim? Rocket check, blast off. I became a pop star, find them with the all-star. Ran into the wind, I'm into the wind. We shining, shining to the end of the wedding. Oh, we shining, shining to the wind, shining to the wind. What you want from me? I've been singing and grind, what you need from me? We shining, yeah.
What you want from me? Ay, what you want from me? Ay, what you want from me? Ay, what you want from me? Yeah, what you want from me? Ay, 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 what you want from me? Yeah, what you want from me? Yeah.
We shining, shining to the edge of the wedding. We shining, shining to the wedding, shining to the wedding. What you want from me? What you need from me? We shining,
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Free World Radio Show, powered by Indie Jams Radio. So today we're running it a little different. We don't have the friendliest DJ in the land, DJ Red Tails, with us today, so I'll be taking over. I'm THE. Nice to meet you all.
Yes, sir.
Ooh, thank you. And today we have some very special guests with us. I'll let them have the introduction because I know they can do it way better than I can. So please introduce yourselves, gentlemen.
What's going on? What's going on? So we are Royalty Kingdom.
Kingdom, baby.
You already know.
Yeah, this is I go by the name of Chosen One.
You already know. They call me Caillou.
I'm Tommy Toomey.
Yeah, we're excited. We're happy to be here. This great opportunity, and man, hey, it's awesome, man.
Well, great to have y'all. Great to have y'all. So, just to start off, we actually started with we just heard your song. So please tell me about it. Tell me about it. I'd love to hear.
All
All right, well, that song was but we call it What You Want From Me. You know, it's something I kind of made like when we first got back together and everything, and like officially like started doing our songs like more like officially producing everything. So that one kind of means something, especially to me and my brother Will and everything. We want it all to be all of us on the song, but you know, royalty in the sense is about like whoever has the song and like create the juices and everything flowing. Like you can be on a song, he could be producing a beat, like whoever actually does, you know, just kind of like just pushing it out there to all promote royalty at the end of the day. And that song's like what you want from me in the sense like what you want from us, like how do they see us, like, and it can go different ways and everything. But I feel like that song kind of could touch home to a lot of people when they like listen to it, honestly.
Yeah.
Ooh, I like it. I like it. I like it.
Yes, sir.
So I guess into my next question. So how did y'all get started? Like, what brought y'all together?
Well, that's
Corona time.
essentially, yeah, pretty much. That's a loaded question. So pretty much, I went to high school with Caillou, Young Relico, YR. He got a lot of pseudonyms.
I got a lot of alter egos.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's even better. Ooh, I love
different
that.
Alter egos, yeah. But we all were always kind of into music, and then he knew Chosen One, so it was like I knew him, and then he knew him, and then me and him were just linking up doing music one day, and then he just introduced me to Chosen One, and then after that it was just kind of like, oh man,
like an everyday type thing.
every day,
like,
we're just
after work, like before work, like like we would sit up to like 3 o'clock in the morning,
man, like 4 or 5 a.m. some days, man, just going,
and then like
just going.
At first, Royalty was like always in a sense, but then we officially, like when we wanted to like make it official, we like officially licensed Royalty Kingdom Productions. And this has been a lot of time in the making, a lot of effort, a lot of grinding, a lot of late nights up and down, and now we're here to this day, with the with the interview and everything, the radio show, God bless us to put us in this position, to keep fighting for more and see where it takes us.
Definitely started with a dream and then came into a vision, and now we're reaching goals now.
100%.
Yes, reaching those goals.
That's right.
I'm with that. I'm right behind it. Shoot, shout out to everybody out there going for their goals. I hope you reach them too.
Shout out to everybody.
Shout out to everybody.
Go
Shout
get
out to
it.
everybody.
Only one stopping you is you.
Actually, I believe I've actually seen y'all in performance. You guys were at Nightshade last Thursday.
We were, yeah.
That's right.
At Talk Your Shit. Shout out to DJ Red Tables
Shout out
again.
Talk Your
Yeah,
Shit, Indie Jam.
shout out Red
Everybody
Tables.
already
Yeah,
know.
yeah.
That's my man right there.
Man, I like y'all stuff. So I'm really interested in your logo.
Oh,
I wonder,
sweet.
how did y'all come up with that?
So, man, I pretty much started with the creativity of how I want the logo to, how we wanted the logo to be, So I just, like to do, with the art. The art already represents with royalty and putting things together with the crown and just the wings itself. So originally, when we first did the logo, it was just with the R and the crown. But I wanted to add on to more of meaning to it. So adding on to the wings, it just gives us a resemblance that we just taking off. We just trying to expand. We just trying to elevate and just go all around. So with the royalty, with the crown, and with the wing, it just resembles that we're just building the kingdom. It's just not us, but for other future artists that we collaborate with. So royalty is just it's a family, man. It's family loyalty. That's what
For the
it
future and family.
It's a movement and a mission.
is. Yes,
Ooh,
right.
I like that. A
Yes, sir.
movement and a mission.
Yes,
Ooh,
sir.
that's a great one.
Yeah.
But on top of talking about royalty as a group, I also love it when it's group of artists, but also I love to give that spotlight to each individually. I'd love to hear more about you guys individually. We'll start with you.
man.
Chosen One, we'll choose you first.
Right.
Awesome. So, I've been passionate with music since I was a kid, and I just been really into, playing different instruments, and I just decided, to just pursue it on more in my life. And right now, I'm currently, in school right now for audio engineering. Shout out to Recording Connection. And then my mentors, they just kind of like expanding more of my pretty much creativity. So right now I like to produce beats. I even like to, I'm an artist myself. I like to make music. That's just been a passion ever since I was a kid. My family, they've been doing music. I grew up, with a very talented family, and it just stuck on to me. That's like running through my veins. Music just runs through the veins and stuff. So yeah, I just, very passionate with music, just started with just learning and expanding and, just going all crazy with the creativity, man. That's what it is. Music, you just could go any way about it, It's just up to you how you express yourself, how you want it to be. So yeah, man, that's just a little bit story. I come from Maryland.
Ooh,
Baltimore,
shout out to Maryland.
Be
Shout
more.
out to them.
Shout out to all my B-Mores out there, man. So, we represent a little bit of the CD swag, That's what I like to do,
Represent.
So, but yeah, man, that's a little story about me. I'm just, producing music. We're having a studio that we are currently working on right now. So we're just trying to elevate. That's all it is. We're hungry. We're hungry for success.
We hungry out here. We hungry. We have it. We have it.
Hot
Now
and
to you,
hungry.
sir.
Hot and hungry.
Hot and hungry.
Hot and hungry. Well, yeah, I got, like my brother Tommy Toomey was saying, I got different like names. I used to go by, YR, Young Relico, And then my original name was Caillou, but, you know, I kind of changed that to, like, my stage and chef name because I'm a cook. So, like, how I came up with music and everything, like, my family's all a family of chefs and all that. So music wasn't even into my background at first. And I actually honestly didn't think I had it, what it takes and everything, until people kept pushing me. And then more of my boys kept pushing me. And honestly, like, at first I'd be in the studio, in the shed, recording on my phone, just finding beats, freestyle and everything. Then one day started to push more into it, and I actually just made the royalty. And then I told my homie Tommy about it first and everything. He'll be with me right there in the studio in the shed with his on our phones, recording and posting to Spotify, YouTube, SoundCloud. But then we really, you know, started taking, like, what can we really, like, take this more seriously with royalty and how we can really push it more to show people, like, actually this is what we're really about, not just playing around with it, you know. Like, we actually want to see us, like, not with the fame-wise or but money-wise, but how we can actually push our whole in a sense of, like royalty level into, like, a whole music aspiration, you know what I'm saying? So how I thought about it was, you know, let's all get together, a group of people like-minded, and, you know, let's all just make this a business formation to where, like, if we're on the same page and we all have the same goals and mindsets, it just all should go in the same way. With a little luck and grind and perseveration, it all formed to how it is now and everything. So I can say I'm very blessed to have my brothers, and for me personally, as a chef, to be cooking up in the kitchen, it feels good sometimes. That's why I like to get hot sometimes. I get a little animated. That's why they call me Caillou, you know. And they go, but why I get like a little ego? Like right now I'm a little chill. But when I start doing the music, I can get hot. I can go on stage, I can start go a little crazy, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? It's a little chill. It's a little right now. Just to show you a little character and everything. But it's all vibes and honestly, all love. And then honestly, it's all just royalty.
He's a chef too. He making heat in the studio and in the kitchen, man.
I'm telling you.
Whipping it up.
Whipping it up. Yes, but on to you, sir.
Well, I don't even know where to start. So I came to the States in 2004. I'm originally from Ghana, West Africa. I've always loved music. I've always loved listening to it. I've always loved just singing along and trying to create my own thing. It's always just been kind of like just like a little itch you can't scratch. You know, I remember like back in like middle school, you know, like 6th, 7th grade, I had like whole notebooks. I actually still have them at home. Probably I could pull them up for you. I kid you not. But like I saved notebooks of like my raps and like, now granted I was terrible when I first started, you know, but it was just, I just had that itch. I was like, this is what I want to do. I love it. I love what music can do. I love the space it can put you in. I just love the vibe and the energy that you can get. I don't know. It's like hypnotic at a certain point in time. And I've always wanted to be able to do that. Like be able to express my, I don't want to say my truth, but express my my vision, express what I'm feeling, what I'm thinking, and be able to kind of just draw someone into that world that I'm in. So yeah, I just love music. I just love being able to create, and I couldn't be happier with who I'm doing it with, because at the end of the day, you know, like I said, it's a movement and a mission. So we're family, and we all have one goal. We all have one dream. I don't even want to say dream. You know, I don't like saying that. We don't chase dreams. We work towards goals. You know. Yeah. So that's just me. I'm just a music loving dude from Africa. You know what I mean?
Another part of royalty.
Wakanda forever.
Wakanda forever. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
My brother. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
But that's Tommy Toomey. He's the limbs of royalty. My brother Chosen One is the brains, and you know, Caillou, I'm the heart of it. So there's three things, you know, hold royalty together.
That's right.
Royalty Kingdom.
Respect to that. Respect to that. I love that. Got it. It's. I can tell it's a tight group with y'all.
Yeah.
I can tell with it. I hope nothing but greatness in your future. Speaking of, I have one more question for you all.
Mm-hmm.
What does the future for Royalty Kingdom look like?
Oh man,
Prosperous.
It's looking bright. It's looking bright.
Yeah. Do you want a step by step, a playbook, or do you want like the
next
overall?
However y'all want to do it. However y'all want to do it.
All right.
Bring them home.
Well, in the next, I'd say maybe year, we're looking to essentially bring on some more talent onto the team. Yeah. That includes like engineers, producers, artists. We're looking to expand. In the next, like I'd say, 5 years, we're obviously looking to open other branches of Royalty Kingdom, other places. Because our main goal, our main driving force is to be able to give the opportunities and give the chances to other people who know they have their talent. They know they have the skill. They know they have what it takes. They just don't have the proper connections. They just don't have the proper network. Because at the end of the day, I always say this. the same ear that we have when we listen to Drake, Lil Wayne, Future, all these other artists, Lil Baby, who are good and they make music. The same ears that we have are the same ears we have when we listen to our own songs, when we listen to our music. And if you can tell that, oh, Drake had just made a good song, why can't you be able to tell if you made a good song? And if your song sounds good to you, then, bro, you got talent.
Yeah.
Pursue it.
There you go.
Keep going. You know what I mean? It's not going to be easy. No one said it would be easy, but at the end of the day,
Hit or miss.
right? You know, nothing worth having is comes easy. So, like I said, our job is just to be able to make ourselves available. So in the next year, 2, 3, 4, 5 years, royalty is just growing.
So
we're
that's-
expanding,
yeah,
we're
so
growing,
nothing but
and
growth.
we're just putting people on as much as we can.
That's
you
right.
know,
That's right.
That's
I say that's the bigger goal of mine. So the main minor detail goal right now for like the next couple of months is the Royalty Kingdom studio, officially getting it like fully live, like fully done and everything.
Yeah.
So right now I say it's about like 35%.
35%.
35%.
35%. Officially
Great
done.
place
So
to
when it's
start.
about like 80, then we're flowing more until like then by that next year. Once that's officially, then we get the big goal of mine to keep pushing it more out there.
and also it's not just music. We're gonna be branching out into like films and short stories and things like that. All areas of
That's
production. So it's a we're a production company. We don't just stop at music.
Ah,
we produce.
okay.
You know what I'm
That's
saying?
Many things.
So yeah,
That's right.
go ahead and close us out, Chosen One.
Gonna said it better myself, brother.
Oh man, well hey, shout out to Indie Jam, shout out to DJ Red,
Shout
out
out.
to my brother right here, man.
Tekachi.
You know, you guys are awesome. You know, we're blessed to be here. So, you know, check us out on social media, Royalty Kingdom. We're on Instagram, we're on Facebook. Make sure when you guys look up on Royalty Kingdom, it's with the I, not with the Y, with the I. All right.
You
Very
heard it,
important
You heard it
detail.
first. You heard it, folks. With the I, not the Y. Yeah. And now we have another song by y'all. I believe we're about to go
Yeah.
into.
Oh,
Please.
this is everybody on this song
this
right
one
here.
here is a banger.
This is
yes.
This is the one we're
Big
doing
Pepper.
tonight at the graduation show.
Yo,
Yeah.
shout out to,
Oh,
to
yes.
my boy,
Money
my boy,
Moolah.
Money
Yeah.
Moolah. Yo, he
Congratulations
graduated
tonight,
today.
you know what I'm saying? So we're gonna be out there showing our thing and
Yeah.
going ham. It's all vibes.
Sir.
We present to you guys Big Pimpin'.
Yeah, this song is just about
Much love,
you know
everybody.
bossing up, just being it, just being a. I don't want to say be the pimp because that has some connotations,
Be that be
but
the royalty you can be.
you know,
Be the royalty you
just
know
being
you
the
can
ish.
be.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's all right. That's all right. That's all right.
let's get it.
Hey, G.
All these big blues like I'm crippin', crippin'. Got a lot of ice, just be trippin', trippin'. Got a lot of bands, rich living. Royalty with the boss, big pimpin'. Woo! All these big blues like I'm crippin', crippin'. Got a lot of ice, just be trippin', trippin'. Got a lot of bands, rich living. Royalty with the boss, big pimpin'. Got a lot of weight, big pimpin'. Hit this sucker shit. Sneak this is in my best life, yeah. Still live there. Niggas on that gram like they tryna hurt my feelings. I don't really care, like does a motherfucker pay me. To me, I'm too crazy, in the old my shit, he made me. If I don't like you, I kidnap your lady. Pull up in that all black coupe. Mercedes got a lot of bands, I'm the man, and you know it. Now to make it rain, all these racks, I'ma throw it. Puff it on that chronic, on that Fable, I be blowing. Steady dropping knowledge, I'm flowing like a poet. In this bitch with my game too turf, yeah, we too late. I don't really give two fucks, bitch, I do this. You know what I'm on, you know what I'm on. Stupid, not cold, I'm full, but I had to. Yeah.
Big bitches so hard, I committed to my blue diamonds. They flash like lightning blue. We got a dough, we stacking money. Watch my hustle through the tucker. Got you looking for solution, we don't do no talking. Cold blue, you be dying in the air. Got the freaking royalty, we always pimpin'. You know it, Emmy, how a lyric can resist this. Baby, young, another spot, got you trying to strip it.
All these big blues like I'm crimpin', crimpin'. Got a lot of ice, just be trippin', trippin'. Got a lot of bands, rich living. Royalty with the boss, big pimpin'. Woo! All these big blues like I'm crimpin', crimpin'. Got a lot of ice, just be trippin', trippin'. Got a lot of bands, rich living. Royalty with the boss, big pimpin'.
Big pimpin', baby, tell me what you feelin' right now, girl. I'm the hottest on the planet. No, you can't stand it. How I handle it, come through like a bandit. Baby, I'm hard to manage. Mama, a brand new mansion. Gone like I'm in another dimension. Baby, how you like my West Coast pimpin'? Going with the flow, gotta get it how you live it. Show the shit, she look the way I'm moving when I shake and bake. Every day I got that money just like a wake and bake. And if it get on, eat it up, you know I'm gonna fake. Gonna be small, I want more attention, get to be unleashed. Royalty is going up, it's about to be a foolish. Don't have any me's, but if you hatin', put it on the street. I don't look at girls, yeah, unless you love me. Royalty movement, yeah, we banging in these streets.
big, vivid, just so hard. I'm committed to my blue diamonds. They flash like lightning blue. We got a dough, we stacking money. Once my hustle through the tucker, got you looking for solution. We don't do no talking. Cold blue, you be dying in the air. Got the freckle raw tea, we always pimpin'. You know it, Emin, how a lyric can resist this. Pimpin' young, can't let it stop. Got you trying to strip it.
All these big blues like I'm crimpin'. Got a lot of ice, just be drippin'. Got a lot of bands, rich living. Royalty with the boss, big pimpin'. All these big blues like I'm crimpin'. Got a lot of ice, just be drippin'. Got a lot of bands, rich living. Royalty with the boss, big pimpin'.
But my God can't be the kid aside. I think that I'm moving funny, no, I'm moving out of spots. I don't wanna be around those niggas looking for a fight. Niggas will do anything just to be at the spotlight. Have you in the back with a smile on your face? What the fuck you mean it wasn't on purpose to hurt me? Show me who you was from the jump, now you look stuck. That's how I feel when I look into your eyes. Like a trail when you choose to switch sides. It's been a lot 'cause I don't fuck with your pride. Yeah. No, you ain't gotta worry about me. You be running around telling my business. And you were close. I thought you was real, but your intention so much true. Yeah. Now I gotta keep it pushing. There be snakes in the grass, keep it cut. There be snakes in the grass, keep it cut. Make sure you keep it low. There be snakes in the grass, keep it cut. There be snakes in the grass, keep it cut. Snakes in the grass, keep it cut. No friends.
Welcome back. Just heard the second track by Royalty Kingdom as they head out of the studio, and we are on to our next artist, one that we just heard her song Fake, and man, was it killer.
Thank you, man.
So please, tell me about yourself.
What's up, everybody? My name is Angel Vernice. I recently came to, Florida for school. I'm going to school at Full Sail University.
Ooh, represent.
Shout out to Full Sail. But yeah, like I've been doing music since I was like a kid. I grew up in church, and so I'm a songwriter.
Ooh, okay. That gives me so many questions that I hope we have time for.
Oh, let's go.
So I guess since you mentioned that you go to Full Sail, what degree program did you go into?
So right now I'm getting my entertainment business master's degree.
Yes. Yes, there it is.
Yeah.
Entertainment business. I've heard that's not an easy one.
No. No. It's not easy, but it's fun. So it's like,
as long as you're having fun.
So one of our teachers for this month, he was like, how do you eat an elephant? Ooh. One bite at a time. You got it. Yes, one bite at a time. So as long as you look at it that way, I think, you can pretty much do anything, big or small.
Ooh, respect to that. So how did you get started making music? I know you just like kind of touched on it. You grew up around music all the time, but I'd like to hear more details on it.
Okay, so church.
Ooh.
I started in church. I don't know if y'all ever had like that moment where like you had to give an Easter speech and you was like, no, and your folks was like, oh no, just go up there and talk. Well, for me, it was like singing. It was like my grandma heard me singing, and she was like, oh, now you're going to church. You're going to pick up the microphone, and you're going to sing in church. And I was like, okay. So it was pretty much that. If they called my name up, I started singing, and then ever since then, I was like, I like this. And so it pretty much started from there. Like, I absolutely love R&B music. So I grew up listening to, like, a lot of Chris Brown, Fantasia. If we want to go a little bit deeper, Sam Cooke. I love Sam Cooke. The Temptations and Michael Jackson, of course, and the Jackson 5.
Yes. All great places to take influence from.
Yes.
Oh man, I can tell I'm gonna like your discography.
Oh yeah.
I sadly haven't done as much research as I need to,
Yeah.
and I need to do more research now
Yeah.
because after hearing that, oh man.
Yeah, I love anything Motown. Oh, it's over with. Love Motown.
So, I guess we'll come back a little bit, but tell me about your song. You said it's called Fake.
Yeah.
Tell me about it, please.
So it's pretty much like about, I guess, and I was telling somebody this the other day, where it's like we all have situations where we think that certain people are for us, and they're actually kind of looking at us like in some type of way that benefits them. So the actual connection isn't genuine, and I tend to come across that a lot because I have a big heart, and I love people, you know what I'm saying. But sometimes it don't be, I guess you could say, like, it don't be what you think it is, where you think it's friendship. And it's like, you know, sometimes people, they come in your life for like a lesson, you know, but at the end of the day, like, you just got to keep it pushing regardless. Then I'm an Aquarius too, so it's like, you know. Yeah, so. Yeah.
The Aquariuses.
Yeah.
The Aquariuses. I don't know. I'm a Leo at heart.
Shout out to the Leos.
Shout out to the Leos. Hey, shout out to the Aquariuses.
Thank you.
Shout out to the Aquariuses.
Yeah.
Don't let my ego get out of the way. But let's see. Next question. Where do you see yourself going in 5 years?
In 5 years, I'm gonna be honest, I'm hoping I can get on somebody's project as a songwriter. That's something I really want to do. But in the meantime, I want to go ahead and learn the business as far as like the entertainment business side, and then I want to have my own company where I can have like a studio where people can actually like come in and like be creative in one spot. And I also want to offer like services as far as like music registration, because a lot of people, you know, they put out music sometimes, but they don't actually have like all of the resources. They don't know all of the resources in order to fully register your music. So like Sound Exchange, SoundScan, Songtrust, or any music publisher, a distributor, of course, and then like BMI or like ASCAP.
Ooh, see, that tells I need to get with you about this, because I need to get some of mine figured out. So looks like I have a businesswoman right here for it.
I got you.
And any performances or events coming up soon?
Honestly, right now, no. At the moment, right now, I don't have anything. I'm pretty much like focusing on school, but I have been getting a lot of inboxes to certain spots. And I heard y'all got a show called Talk Your Shit Thursdays.
Yes, Talk Your Shit.
So
Thursdays.
I really wanna attend one of those.
Please come on by.
Yeah.
Everybody, for everybody who doesn't know, Talk Your Shit Thursday, every Thursday, Nightshade Lounge, downtown Orlando. Be there. It's the shit, cause we gonna talk our shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Indie Jam's hosting this Thursday, so you already know it's gonna be lit.
Let's go.
I do got a question though, because you guys are all independent artists, a bunch of creative people in the building right now. You know, this journey, I'm sure, when you going to school full time and making music as well, being a creative, probably hasn't been easy for you. Just based off like your own personal struggles, is there anything you can share with other independent artists out there kind of taking the same path as you, and maybe somebody considering going back to school to further their education in music?
Yeah, I would definitely say to, like I said earlier, how do you eat an elephant? One bite at a time. Yes. So I would definitely say that, but also like don't give up on it. Like if you're going through any struggles or anything, because the thing is, it's like everything right now is time management. I would say time management. So if you're going to school and you're trying to be an artist or trying to do anything, like just remember like to always make time for that and schedule everything out. So that way you won't get overwhelmed, because yes, it is very hard to be a full-time student and try to focus on music. But I think the most important thing is to make sure that you have time management to do everything, and always stay motivated. Don't let anybody get in your ear about anything, because a lot of people talk off of fear. You know what I'm saying? And being, is it pessimistic? Being pessimistic sometimes, if you have that circle around you, like, it can get, you know, it's kind of contagious. So make sure you surround yourself around people that's going to always keep you motivated. You know, always going to keep you on your Q's and P's at all times, and just don't give up and just keep going. Everything takes time. Every good thing takes time. You know, like, we see a lot of people right now blowing up off TikTok and all these different places, and if you haven't blown up yet, it's just not your time. You know?
Great answer. Great answer. So, any social media you want to shout out?
You mean my socials?
Of course.
Oh, yeah. You guys
tell them how to find you.
You guys can find me on Instagram at AngelVernice_music. You guys can find me on Facebook at Angel Vernice. And I also have my own website at www.angelvernice.com.
Angelvernice.com.
Yeah.
Yes. And to my knowledge, we have one more song by you that we're about to bless the ears of our listeners with. Please tell me about it.
Oh, man. So I'm going to get a little emotional here, guys. The name of the song is called Pick Up a Phone. So to get into it, basically, I had a mother, and she was addicted to drugs. So it was really hard growing up. So it's basically about, during the time before she passed, she broke out of rehab, and I could not call her. So I'm calling everybody. She's not picking up the phone. So I'm worried, right? Not knowing that she was, like, in a hospital. I didn't know where she was. But she ended up relapsing. So during that time, I wrote that song, Like I Heard the Beat. The beat is by Matthew May. And, yeah, so it's called Pick Up a Phone, and it's basically, like, me being vulnerable on the track.
I like it. I can't wait to hear it.
Oh, man.
Cross my mind like every day. No matter how far I run, I just can't get away from all the crazy things you make me do. I set aside my pride and reached out to you, but somehow you've disappeared. And now I just want you here. I
is rising. Glad I touched my level. What you send my way, I dig what I call them shovel. Angels around me, protect my story. 'Cause I know that I'm highly spirited.
All right, guys, welcome back. Free World Radio, powered by Indie Jams. And if it isn't Miss New York in the building.
Miss New York.
No, in New York. So listen, guys, you know, last year we had our first competition, Road to New York. And how ironic that we going back to New York. And Del Siobhan just happened to be in the building today. So who better to tell everybody of what New York is like?
What?
No sleep, right?
What? No sleep. I'm talking about what? This competition. Oh, can y'all hear me? All right, yeah. This competition went on till 5 o'clock in the morning, so y'all better get y'all stamina up right now and keep that energy
New
up,
York
because
don't
that's what they
sleep.
look for. You feel me?
New
Like,
York don't sleep.
If you sitting down and you fall asleep in your chair, then you disqualified. You hear me? I'm just kidding, but still, like, make sure y'all keep that energy going. It's dope. Awesome vibes. Everybody in the building is super supportive too. So it's like, it's almost, when I went out there, it's like family. But you remember, it's still a competition, so you gotta kill that. Be prepared for it.
But New York is dope.
Oh yeah, New York
and
is
it's a great
amazing.
experience. And Indie Jams don't fail.
See,
I wasn't saying, you guys, if I didn't think it'd be worth it. This is a great opportunity.
Worth
It's
it.
a great experience. And we're going back to New York.
See, listen, last time I see it went up about 500 this time.
Yeah.
I'm interested.
Yeah, they got two stages now.
What?
They got 2 stages now. They got Drewski on one stage. They got Gabe on the other stage. So we're gonna kind of like
that's gonna be
2 different competitions going on at the same time. So it's gonna be real fast paced. A lot of dope artists. A lot of opportunities to network.
Yep.
And if you want to be seen and want to be heard in New York, there's probably the spot to be at.
It's definitely the spot to be
it's
at.
a lot going on in just one night. It's like like jam-packed powerhouse one night of
It
events
is,
going on. So
you got interviews going on over there, artists over here,
Yeah.
this over here.
it is gonna
It's
be
amazing.
it is gonna be amazing. It's gonna be nonstop. So I'm excited to send an artist out there. If you guys haven't registered yet, you can go on Instagram. Just type in Indie Jams, link in the bio, click it. Get you a registration. We got Key in the building. She gonna be performing too. I'm hoping to get Lee Matic back. He was lit last time, remember?
Yeah, he was.
He was so lit. I love seeing him on the stage.
The vibe manager over there.
Oh man, he's the vibe king.
I love you.
Somebody need to get him a crown, yo.
The vibe.
Everybody
he got his
know
crown
that.
already. He freeforming. That's his crown. That's all the crown he needs, man.
He made his crown. It's even better. He made his crown.
Yes. All right. Well, we brought you here in the studio today, obviously, out of DJ Red Tables, selecting you to be on his show today. Mr. THE is taking over interviews today, so I'll let him do his thing. But thank you so much, Del Siobhan, for always supporting Indie Jams and sharing some insight on what Road to New York was like since we going back to New York.
Exactly.
You a goddess. You'll be here without me, but
let me be a judge.
I like being a part of the process.
Let me be a judge on this one.
Oh,
listen,
ooh, a judge. Ooh.
They can't ask me that on air.
Okay.
Oh man. All right, gotta go, guys. Bye.
Comment on the live if you want me to be the judge. It has to happen.
Well, as y'all heard, we have the amazing Miss Del Siobhan.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
This woman, I won't say too much. I'll try not to say too much. But this woman, I have seen her performances, and man, I have never seen someone manage a crowd like it. I have never seen it. I don't know if I will see it again, because to be honest, it's something so unique. It's something so unique. So please, I'll give you front center stage. Please tell me about yourself. Tell the world about yourself.
I'm emotional this time of day. Oh my goodness, that was so sweet. Thank you so much. Yes, again, my name is Del Siobhan. I've been singing and songwriting for all my life. I I grew up in the church too, singing in a gospel choir and everything before I decided to go solo as the Del Siobhan. And I love everything music. I released a project last year called She Is Me. Each song on that project is literally a different vibe, different genre, and it's just showing people what I could do, and that she is me, like, no matter what. Like,
Yeah, that everybody, she's
I am
everything.
her. I am her.
Ooh,
Don't
ooh,
put me
she's
in a
her.
box.
One more time for the people in the back. One more time for the people in the back.
She is me. I am her. Yes, but music is something that I've always loved. It's always been a part of my heart, and I'm never stopping. So I just enjoy what I do, and I guess like anybody that's seen me perform could tell that I just go up there and I have fun. Like, I genuinely love what I do, and it's the energy from the crowd and the crowd interaction that does it for me, for real. So I appreciate y'all.
I will say it, if y'all haven't seen her perform, I highly suggest you do.
Y'all
Like
see me
I said.
tonight?
Oh, yes, and we'll see her tonight. Shout out to Money Moolah's graduation party, Deja Vu,
Yeah.
Winter Park, Florida.
Yeah.
Be there.
You gonna see
It'll
Lee
be
Maddox
lit.
in the building too?
Be there. But we did just hear a song from you before we came on to air. So please tell us about it.
This song is called My Level, and I wrote this song before. This is crazy. Though. Like, I write the music not knowing what I'm really targeting, like what it's gonna do, but eventually it always comes back and it helps me. Not only does it help other people, but it like literally helps me. I wrote this song and I recorded this song about, I want to say 3 months before I got into a really bad car accident. And during that time, I mean, it was my tower moment. I went through a big, huge transition. It took 9 months for me to recover. And when it comes to the people that I thought that was, ride or die in my life, it didn't happen out. It didn't plan on to be in that way. So my level is basically just know no matter who comes and goes, no matter what you go through, those little things that you go through is nothing compared to the bigger picture. And just know that you are blessed, protected, and highly spirited. You know what I'm saying? So it just encourages me and everyone to just be blessed. Like,
be blessed,
don't
everybody.
take life for
Be
granted,
blessed.
man. It's easy to do. It's easy to do, honestly. The fact that you woke up this rising, you are blessed. Don't let me preach. Don't make me preach.
You woke up that way. You woke up that way.
Exactly. Yo, shout out DJ Red Tables. He's here. All right.
Let's see. Where do you see yourself in the next 5 years?
In the next 5 years, I'm gonna be touring. Not only like nationally, but internationally. I want to perform somewhere outside of here.
International.
Yeah, I'm gonna be preferably the UK. Yeah, I'm trying to make my way out there.
Ooh.
I see that happening for me. And I believe it. So, I mean, I'm going to just say it right now. What's today? May 6th of 2023. 5 years from now, I'm going to be on tour, and I'm going to be out there performing in the UK. I'm going to say it right here.
Y'all. Mark her words.
Manifesto presto. Indie
It's all about
Jams, let's go.
I hear there's an unknown power in manifesting. That believing in it hard enough, you really start working towards it.
Nah, for real. And
I
it's
believe
already
that.
happened. You said it. It's already done.
I feel that. So, as you were talking about earlier with the next New York competition, it said you were you're coming back for it, which means there was a first one.
Oh yeah, there was a first
I would like to hear about that if you're cool talking about it. I'd love to hear about
it. It felt like a dream, honestly. It felt like a dream. Like I was like so iffy about actually doing a competition because I'm like, oh my goodness, it's a lot of dope talent. I mean, I was going against my best friend, like Lee Maddox. Like, I'm like, yo, I looked at him. I was like, if it's not me, it's you. If it's not you, it's me. Come on, we taking it all the way, baby. And then when they called my name, I promise you, I had a hallelujah moment. I dropped down, not to get my eagle on, but to pray. To pray, honestly. it was just such a blessing. And then from that moment, like something just clicked, and it's mind blowing. Like when I got into the building, when I got to New York, and the way that everything just pieced together, like I didn't have no plans. Like I did not prepare or anything, and everything just worked out. And then for everything to work out like that, like ask her. I almost thought I was gonna miss my flight. I was gonna miss my flight.
Do we have second input on the story?
She had to call me and
I'm a busy woman, so if you texted me and I'm texting back, you are very lucky. I think my job as the person who is sending an artist out of state is to communicate with them as best as possible, make sure that they're taken care of and they're okay and good. I try to ask them, where are you staying? Like, what are you doing? Like, what do you have planned for the day? Make sure they're busy. Shout out to Simba. Simba went ahead and accompanied you to New York.
Kamo was out there too.
She did. Kamo was out there. So it's nice, to be able to not just send an artist to make sure they're good, but like anything in life, when you are chasing your dreams, when you are reaching for more, when you're on your way, there will be distractions. There will be things to get in your way. You will doubt yourself. You will feel like it's not real. It's not happening. Well, that's how you know it's real. Yeah. Because no matter what happens, you're gonna make it. And that's what I told her. I said, you're going to make it. You're fine. Like, you feel like you on fire. Y'all know that like emoji or whatever, like you on fire, but you're not really on fire. You just feel the fire. There's a passion burning inside you because your dreams are coming true. That's just what that is. But there are going to be things said against you. Sure, you're going to get there and they're going to be like, hey, I said take your shoes off. Hey, no belts. And you're like, oh my God, I'm going to miss my flight. There are no waters. And then they're like, hey, you step out of line. And you're like, no, not me. I'm going to miss my flight. Like, all kinds of things happen when you on your way. But it's just important to stay focused and stay committed and see it through. Yeah. And that's what you got to do. And once you get to the city, it's a whole different ball game because, you in the city now.
And like, everything just back to back, fast paced.
Yeah, it's just fast. There's no sleep in the city. It's a real thing. People don't believe it. And I was like, no, you don't sleep. At all. If you sleep, you waste time.
You miss an opportunity.
And that's just how I am. I'll go anywhere. I remember when everyone went to Austin, I was like, what are y'all doing? They were like, sleeping. I was like, why? Why? I get you need sleep, but why sleep? Yeah. So that's where I was at. With it. But we got a special guest in the studio. He actually runs this show. Apparently, yeah. He's the friendliest DJ.
The friendliest DJ in all the land.
In all of the land. I think his name is like DJ Red Tables.
What's his name? What's his name? DJ Red Chair.
Red
poster.
Not Blue Tables.
No, definitely not Blue Tables. No, definitely not Blue Tables. Definitely not Blue Tables. You don't like that guy. Definitely not Blue Tables.
Not Blue Tables.
I'm gonna sit down next to
you. It's DJ Red Tables, everyone.
In the flesh.
In the flesh.
Ooh, let me tell y'all, rest. Otherwise, you'll be like me and falling asleep in a chair and missing out on your job.
Oh my goodness.
How are we doing today?
I'm doing amazing. I'm blessed.
And highly favored, of course. All right. I don't know what questions you ask, but you know me.
Yes. Yes,
so,
I do.
Let's talk about what's really been going on in the city with you. You drive how far to get to each show? Oh, yeah, you know.
It's like 2 hours now, man. Goodness.
2 hours here, 2 hours
goodness.
back. And then every time you come, it doesn't matter. You always give a show.
Oh.
Let's talk about that determination. Why do you go so hard?
Oh, because I believe in myself and my craft. Okay. Like, I believe that I was put here to send a message and do what I love, and this is something that I love, so why not put 100% in it?
I feel that.
You know?
So look, this is another thing I gotta ask you, because I know where he was getting from with this first question, with the back to New York.
Mm-hmm.
The first time you came and won it. Oh my God.
Oh yeah, she won everybody.
And then you went to New York and won it. You gave Indie Jams our first 1-0 for going out of state. Let's talk about it. So now we're gonna, I'm just gonna keep going because y'all talked about it as well. Road to Austin was number 2, and we had Mr. Paper who took it all the way.
Yeah.
All the way in Austin. Now we have number 3. How do you honestly feel about it?
I honestly feel that I want to be a judge, man. I want to be a judge. If I was the first, listen, I want to be a judge because I know what it takes. You feel me?
And I look over at my boss. I look at my boss. There's no one in the chair right now, so I'm gonna casually look back over because she knew I was gonna ask her a question. But so, can you please tell us what do you think it takes to be number 1 in Road to New York?
Oh, that hard work and that determination when there seems like there is no way, you actually have to go out there and make a way.
As far as like song selection and stuff,
because
you said you didn't really go with a plan, but you had 3 great songs that night. So
yeah.
let's talk. Look, let's break it down a little bit because there are people out there that really want to know. There are people out there that they want to feel like they don't want to waste their money and I just do this just because it's in their showcase. No, this could change your life.
Yeah.
Like this ain't no next to regular day showcase. We don't do that in any jam. You really went. And it like put that step forward for you. So please break it down. Like what made you choose the songs you did, the order of your songs. What made you actually get in the groove to win that night?
To win, well, I know when we get up there, we don't have much time to like talk and say who we are. We have to show, that and let people listen.
Absolutely.
Who we are. So. My song selection first, I did, when it was New York, I did Beautifully You. That's a song that I wrote for my little sister. It shows my vocal ability, I feel like, really good. And that's how I was like, okay, this is how I'm going to get to the door. Let me show them, like, a little bit of vocals, and then I got a sensitive side, and then I'm all about peace and love, The second song selection that I did was... My Level, which y'all just heard. This switched the vibe, a little bit. It's an Afro feel, like, song, but it also shows that for me, it shows that I do have a vibe. I'm not just a slow song singing girl. I actually got a vibe,
so
and people could dance to it. You know what I'm saying? And then that song is the only song that I got that has that drop where everybody thinks it's over, but it's not over.
Right.
And then I hit them.
There we go. And that's
then I bring it together and bring it on home with royalty to let people know that this is who you are. You are royalty. Believe it. Because royalty came to me in a dream. That wasn't me. I woke up out of my sleep and I just started writing what I saw in that dream, and it came.
That's powerful.
It turned into a song, and it's helped me and a lot of other people that I get DMs all the time. Like, this is royalty. This song helped me through this, this, and that. And I'm like, this is what this song was meant to do. So why not leave them on a high? Leave them on a high.
You see what you just said there? You said you woke up out your sleep and wrote a banger. You know what I wake up out my sleep and do? I wake up out my sleep. If I look at a notepad to write it, it's not music, okay? Let's talk about it. So that's amazing. That's really amazing. And I'm really happy for you because we've had a couple of conversations, and I know what it takes for you to even come back and forth, your hustle, your grind. And I just personally want to say very proud of you. Very proud of you. Whether you perform or you're a judge, nobody truly knows yet. Only the headmaster in charge does. But we'll all find out June 18th. And it's gonna be a movie. It's literally gonna be a movie. I'm prepared for it.
Did you have an announcement for this Thursday at Talk Your Shit?
I have a lot of announcements. Can I do like a little bit of all my announcements, if you don't mind?
Start from the top.
All right.
Like date wise? Oh,
I don't know.
All right.
The top of your head, whatever comes first, and then work your way down.
All right.
Number one.
All right. So off dump, because today is May 6th. I have to give honor. Yesterday, Full Sail graduated. So off dump, Money Moolah, Desi. To anybody else I'm missing, those two, because those two really, really work hard and everything else. Congratulations to them.
Congratulations.
Tonight is Money Moolah's graduation party at Deja Vu. We're going to go hard for that. couple of artists coming out. Of course, the big man himself, Money Moolah, is going to be there. If y'all don't know him, come out, meet him, network. So we're going to keep it moving to Talk Yo Shit Thursdays. Coming in, heavyweight champ, light featherweight champ, giving right hooks, left hooks, uppercuts. We got Indie Jams hosting yet again. I don't know if y'all are ready for this one, because this one, it's a couple surprises. I really don't want to say a lot. We might raffle off a bottle. Nobody really knows. We'll see what happens.
Okay.
We'll just see what happens. Next on the agenda, where my phone at? I ain't about to cheat myself. You could cheat if you could hint at me if I'm missing something.
No, I don't think you're missing anything. I'm excited. So Talk Your Shit. Obviously they're gonna be select performers that night. We don't really know who's gonna perform until people are there.
Not yet.
But DJ Red has decided that he wants to sponsor an artist. So I'm excited to find out who this artist is going to be. I have made some suggestions, but I don't always get what I want.
All I'm gonna say is nobody will know who the Free World sponsors until the day of the event. And the reason being, the only person I'll truly know is you. And that's because obviously I got to give names, but for everybody else, nobody will truly know who this Free World is sponsoring. Will it be one? Will it be three? Will it be a group? Will it be anything? Nobody truly knows who the Free World will sponsor. Just know the Free World is sponsoring 2 artists, and we will be picking from Talk Your Shit Thursdays.
Yeah. That's lit.
And that's all I'm going to say about that.
Better show up.
This
Better
Talk
show
Your
out.
Shit Thursday all the way until probably 2 Talk Your Shit Thursday. Well, the Talk Your Shit Thursday before. But speaking of which, I guess now is a better time to do it more than anything. June 22nd, I will be hosting the first DJ showcase in Orlando, Florida. Prizes will include, but are not limited to, 2 promotional packages. One promotional package is for 2 radio stations. The other one is for other 2 radio stations. One is gifted by the Nerve DJs, who, as y'all know, I became a part of. The other is a friend that I met at South by Southwest, honestly a good connect, DJ Precise from Texas.
Let's add in Collision DJs because I just linked with them.
Actually, he is a Collision.
Yeah.
I believe he is. Don't quote me on that, but I think he is.
Collision DJs just linked with Indie Jams.
So it's gonna be I'm still in the process of getting it. You know, the footwork and foundation is already there.
Yeah.
Now it's just getting the traction going.
So what does that mean for DJs in Central Florida?
Y'all should tap into DJ Red Tables and get a hold of this competition, because for once in a blue moon, there's a showcase literally for DJs, not artists. Like literally, no artist will perform at this. Literally,
so is it like
DJs.
Spinning, scratching, song choice, crowd control?
So we're going with blending, which is actually like the art of mixing and everything else, and then you have technique. Scratching, making the right choices, the right effects and everything. Crowd control, which we all know you have to be able to get the crowd control.
Them transitions.
Man, and that is the last one, transitions. Because not everybody transitions the same. Some people do the volume, some people do effects, some people can scratch it out. And
some people just entirely play the wrong song.
You know, we and not to throw shade in the city, but that's what this is about. This is about so you can come out as a DJ and valve yourself according to the city, because there's a lot of talk in the city, even with just me. Like, hey, you know, how you feel like you are in the city? I tell everybody all the time, I'm just the friendliest DJ in the O. I don't care.
I think it's tough for DJs because, you know, as a DJ, you got to get events and this and that, you know, and just like an artist, you guys got to, you know, get booked for different things. And for the DJ, you got to get paid, but then you got to deal with promoters, you got to deal with people who don't pay you, and then you got to wait to get paid. And there's a lot of technicalities that go into being a DJ that it's probably tough. They don't get the recognition they deserve. They're literally the last ones to get paid.
Yeah.
Like, they get paid after everything. Then they pay the DJ. And it's such a minimal fee. You're talking about $150, $200 for the person who vibed the whole night. So I would say, you know, you want to be that big DJ, make the connects, Collision DJs. It's great. Start, meet these people. And I'm excited to be like, these people hit me up and they're just like, yo, play my mixtape. And I'm like, okay, but who are you? I'm like, oh, that's who you are. Okay, great. Yeah, sure. I'll play your mixtape. You know what I mean?
And
Whatever.
And it's always that easy too. It's like,
Yeah.
you never know. Like, excuse me. I've had a couple of DJs walk up on me. Like, I had this DJ at Nightshade. He was a nice guy. He was a Q. Come to find out, this guy is a whole, like, he has his whole little motion going on in the city, you know, that's separate from, like, everybody else's. I'm like, oh. It's like, yeah, man, just tap in. We can always do things. Like, it's just that,
yeah.
I don't know, the DJ network is different, like, from anything else that I could possibly say. Because, like, being an artist, like you said, you can really walk into a place, people know you. You walk into a place as a DJ, yeah, people know you, but people really don't know you. Like,
I know some of the well-known DJs in Orlando. Some of them have actually started shows on Indie Jams and went as big as to going, how would I say? I would say that they were in clubs already. They were already doing their thing. They had all the great connects. But they kind of took an avenue with Indie Jams where they were able to bring big artists on their show to interview, and then meeting the right artist. It just takes one artist, and now you're that artist DJ. So you're going on tour. You're going to be everywhere that artist is at, no matter what, and you're going to be spinning and playing. I mean, granted, you have to wait for management to pay you, but it sucks. But it's up to you as a DJ what your goal is in DJing, and sometimes you got to take those risks to be seen, to be heard. Yeah, you catching flights, you doing this, you doing that, but are you really paid? Like, are you eating good? But yeah, I ran into one of my DJs recently. Like, I was coming out of Louis and he was coming in, and we were at Millennium Mall, and I was like, yo, what up? I'm like, bruh, I see you everywhere. I love it. Like, it's just love, you know? You can make it as a DJ in Orlando. Is it going to happen in the clubs? Probably not. But can you find the right artist to take off with? Absolutely.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, you can.
It's a lot of that.
Man,
yeah. You got to find your artist. That's my advice for the DJ. Find your artist, because...
Find your artist.
Yeah, find your artist.
Don't try to build like a whole, you know, league of legends. Like, just find you a couple of artists that you could build with.
Yeah.
Push their content. This free game for anybody. Build a group. Build a village. When you build a village, you can see what everybody around you is doing, and you can push everybody in the right direction. Like, that's more powerful than anything you'll be doing.
But you can't be afraid to outsource, though, because there's people out there that don't know they need a DJ. They don't know how much easier their life would be if somebody always had their music and had their back, and all they had to do was just get on the stage. Can you imagine going to an event? Okay, so I'll just use an example.
We should have Mr. TH. How does it feel like when somebody just has your music all the time?
Yeah. It's honestly, it's. I don't know how to answer that, actually. I don't know how to answer that.
You don't know what it feels like not to have it, so you can't really explain.
It's one of those.
It's a worse feeling. It's a worse feeling when you have to wait on a DJ at somewhere unknown because you don't know him. So now you're sending him your music. You're sending him a flash drive. I see Del Siobhan moving. I know she here. I'm going to stop that real quick. I was about to vibe at the end of the show.
I'm sorry.
We're gonna save that drop. I shut up so we can save the drop. You know, when you go to an event, if you're not prepared, if they don't have your music, if you're not like confirmed they have your music, it makes your life so much worse, because then you go up, they don't have your music, then they're trying to get your music, then your file's not converting for whatever reason. You sent them an MP4, you didn't send them a wave, you sent them the music video. You're like, bro,
your file is corrupted.
Yeah, your file is corrupted.
And just to give everybody free game, I'm gonna just give everybody free game. As DJ Red Tables, if I ever tell you that your file is corrupted, 9 times out of 10 your file is really corrupted. There is a slight chance that 9 times out of 10 I just really don't feel like downloading your song too. So take that with a grain of sand. Take that with a grain of sand.
That's gotta be tough as an artist, you know. And then you're ready to perform, so now they're skipping you. So now people are going ahead of you. Now you're pushed to the back. Now by the time you perform, everybody left. So, you know,
And
I see it as an artist having their own personal DJ is a bonus, especially if you big. So when you said have your crew, I believe that wholeheartedly, but also don't be afraid to outsource because there are people out there who are already blowing up and they don't know they need you yet until you meet them and you give them a reason to believe in you. And when they do, it's a wrap. Pack your bags, y'all out of here.
True.
Networking.
I'm tired of them ending my song on my drop. Not you.
No. I ain't saying. Look, I said. No,
But I don't know how they could because it's still running time.
You'd be surprised.
How? It says like 45 seconds
It'll
on
be like a volume thing.
Because to commend on that, because I've done it to some people sometimes. And I'm not gonna say names, but like, if you really don't listen as a DJ, if you don't listen to the songs before, like you said, we're doing 1,001 things. So if you don't listen to the songs before, you're gonna mess up.
Yeah.
It's the same thing with like an artist. You don't do your words. You know, if you don't know your lyrics, you don't get on stage and you gonna look dumb. This kind of what happens when you DJ. If you don't know the people music for real, like you real life, you can mess up a whole vibe just by like one button. And it's that play and pause button, or just touching the turntable and pausing the music, or even just starting another song when the artist was like really trying to hype up the crowd, like. And, you know, you don't really know this as if you don't know the artist. But for the artists that, you know, continuously come around you, eventually you do build up that repertoire with them. Like it's certain people that, like, when they come around me, I can do a whole DJ set with them, you know, drop their beat and everything else. But it's some people I literally just have to let their music go because I might drop this beat. And it might not do the effect that I needed it to do.
Yeah.
And now they're turning around looking at me because they wouldn't expect, you know, their vocals to go out. And they were taking a breath. And I didn't know they were taking a breath because I don't know their body language. And now, you know, even though it's like 5 seconds, that 5 seconds they really wasn't talking. And the beat of their song was just going. Talk about
DJing
awkward.
is intense.
Yeah, but you as an artist got to know your music.
I mean,
and the DJ got to know what you're doing too.
Absolutely.
And if you don't know your music, then all you got to do is watch the little dial. My song ain't over yet, man. My song ain't over yet.
I love when your song drops though because everybody claps, right? But listen, they clap, and then you come back hard, and then everyone's like always shocked. Like we done heard the song, like, everybody's seen Del Shaval perform, right? So you know it's gonna happen. You know it's gonna happen. But now we go crazy. Say bless, bless.
Oh, what? No, big purr. All right. No, I just remember. I told y'all. I just remember. You told me I can start from the top of my head and go down. All right. So boom. Also, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls of the press, I'm sorry. From Hall of Fame and moving all these different pieces and everything. Free World Mixtape Volume 4 will be dropping at the end of the month. We have just finished production. It is official. I'm sorry for the wait, Lil Wayne. So with that being said, towards the middle of the month, we will be opening up slots and the artwork for Free World Mixtape 5. When you see the artwork, you'll understand what it means to be a Free World General. These next two covers, I'm not gonna lie, are pretty hard. Shout out to DJ Him. He did the artwork for 5. I gotta give a big shout out to Kezi Kez, cause she just always goes hard on my artwork. Like y'all don't understand. Y'all literally don't understand. It's hard trying to think of stuff to, you know, make these mixtape covers, and your artist is literally going hard every single time. You just y'all just don't understand. Y'all really just don't understand. It's rough out here. You know it's hard out here for.
Yeah.
Oh, I was gonna say DJ, but all right. All right.
It's like the setting and everything.
I'm trying to think of what else. There's something else. Like every Saturday, meditation in motion. Let me
shout
tell.
out to Coach Lisa.
Let me tell y'all something. This morning, her name is Kia. Led us on a meditation. It's been a long time since when I meditated. I detached from the world, like in an open setting, in a public setting. Usually I do that at home. That's my like vulnerability time. The way she did it, telling y'all now, that's probably why I was late coming in. I have never been so relaxed. Like, definitely come out every Saturday morning. The next Saturday is at Goldenrod Park in Winter Park, right there off of Loma, from 10 to 11. Come catch a meditation and come catch a vibe, like, and a good workout, because my abs still hurt. But you know all about that, don't you?
Yeah, it was good till it wasn't.
Till it wasn't.
All right. Other than that, you know, this is my time to get up and skedaddle. Mr. THE there. You don't even have on. You don't even have on your logo hoodie.
Yeah, I know.
You're
Because I
representing.
worked out in it.
You representing Under Armour today?
I could be.
Oh.
Fitness.
Oh.
I don't know. I was kind of.
It's
we're not
not.
sponsored. We're not sponsored.
But it is a Free World Generals production.
Indeed it is.
Y'all gonna be mad at me when y'all see this new products too. From shorts to jackets, hoodies.
I was wearing mine yesterday. I was wearing mine yesterday. For real. Lee Matic, I was wearing mine
It's comfy,
yesterday.
ain't
It's so comfortable.
Y'all just wait on it. Shout out to Love More Studios. She has it on today.
Oh, hey.
It's
Yeah,
okay.
real comfortable. I
One
love
day
it.
the free world will be nationwide, and when it is. Also, you're gonna be a hater at what? Back to New York, free world people. You're gonna be a hater.
Wait, what?
Yeah, you're gonna be a hater.
It takes a lot to make me a hater.
All right. Well,
I am a big lover.
you're gonna be a hater because nobody else is going to be able to get what they have, and I promise you, you're gonna be a hater.
Oh, is it a hoodie?
No, actually, I'll actually have a hoodie before then. I hope the camera catches my hair.
Why are you like this? You had too much meditation, too much sleep, and now you're back in the real world. Can you just walk around all day like
No.
like that, please?
I got you.
All right, cool. But yeah, I'm excited for Back to New York. I'm excited for
It's gonna be
any artist that'll be a part of it. I don't care. You guys know. You know, we picked the artist to perform, and
It's the fact you just started, and I think you already got like what 4 people.
yeah, I'm already four or five. Working on like 2 more. You know, once I get to 20, I'm done. So. I go through, I listen to their music, I look at their social media, I'm very picky, I look for certain things, and once I'm done with that, yeah.
Gotta represent the brand.
Yeah,
right.
once I get to 20, that's it, it's a wrap. You guys perform, I love every single artist that performs, I don't care if you win or don't win, it doesn't make a difference to me, personally. The judges are the ones who decide everything. So when people ask me, oh, did you call my name, this, that, I'm like, I don't know. They give me a list, and I say it, and then I disconnect because I do majority of the background work for everything. So I'm like production. Like my mind is like a clock. I'm like, all right, 10 minutes, 5 minutes, 2 minutes. So I got 3 minutes to walk. Yeah, I got 3 minutes to walk around the venue and say hi to everybody.
Yep.
You know, so you guys know, Red. You know, I was on you. I know he was stressed. I was like, hey, no talk.
It'd be worth it though. I ain't gonna lie, it'd be worth it.
In the end,
it's crafted me. I will say this: it's crafted me to like even what I do in my own business, like just working with you. Like you definitely put that time punctuation like for
it's
everything.
Time and it's pressure. You know, in radio, you are under pressure a lot. At any point, anything could go out, something could break, you can go off air, anything. You have to be prepared for the worst case scenario. You have to be able to fix it quick. So when it comes to events, I didn't know that it was something that I would enjoy doing just because it's so stressful. But when I found the right people that I want to work with, it makes it easier. Now, I'm the kind of person, I will do everything just in case something goes wrong. I can't blame nobody. I can only blame myself. But nothing goes wrong.
Nope.
You know, it goes smooth.
Right.
It's just smooth sailing. The events are great. We have a good time. The artists enjoy it. And shout out to all the sponsors around Orlando.
Yup.
You know, we get Indie Jams gets a lot of love from different studios and just people in general, like everyday people who have a small business are willing to, you know, sponsor something for an artist just because they believe in what Indie Jams is doing. It's a really, really beautiful thing. And I didn't know that until Road to Austin. I started reaching out to people and I got yes, and then yes, and then yes, and then I had too many sponsorships and I was like, well, what do I do? I said, what do I do with all this stuff? But I do want to shout out one person who's been super influential and very supportive. Lewis, LF3, really like, man, we have
love that man. That's the home team.
we have
Shout out to you,
we have
LF3.
grown to be like really the best of friends and
Same.
have the same vision for, you know, music and the future and our goals, and yeah, there's a lot to come. I can't say anything else, but you know, he's just a great person,
Mr.
great
Just
support.
Be Great himself.
Yeah, Just Be Great.
He's an awesome father too.
Oh,
yeah.
Awesome father.
Yes.
Yeah,
yes,
man.
yes,
Just it's nice to have people around you that have like the same vision as you, that believe in you just as much as you believe in yourself. So now you're pushing even harder because you're just like, yo, now I got some backing. I'm gonna run with this, you know.
And also
It's-
genuine.
Yeah,
Like-
super genuine, and yeah, man, just down. It's the best feeling, right? Just having a down person by you. You just call them, yo, what are you doing? And
Yup.
down.
Having those
You good? No, I'm
Having
on my
those-
way. No, I said I'm here. All right.
having those people that really will pull
Right.
up for
the
you
people
no
that
matter-
show up, and you just like, all
At
right.
a drop
well,
of a dime,
no
like
matter what.
yeah. But it's dope, and I love having you on the team too as well, Red. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Man. Sorry.
When you were talking about transitions and stuff as far as the DJs, I was like, yeah, like when you play Can We Talk and you rock the crowd, or when you play Meek Mills and
What you about to say?
no, or when you play Meek Mills and you jump on the stage and you go so hard. I think that crowd, like transitioning and crowd control is so important. And I think that you've really mastered that. You really know how to move a crowd in an event where it was, you know, we had singers, we had dancers, we had everything. If I could have done a behind the scenes video of everyone who was smoking hookah or at the bar or just chilling on the side was singing, it was really, really dope. Like, it was dope.
Yeah.
I watched you move an entire room filled with like 150 to probably 200 people. So if you couldn't see it from where you were, just know the people in the floor, they feel it.
Definitely not. Like I know these two in here because they always be around me.
Yeah.
It's one of those weird feelings, like just like how y'all as artists, y'all like, you know, when you get up there on stage and you're like, oh my God, I sang my song and they sing it back, like they sing the chords back, like. I don't think any, and I guess I'll be vulnerable real quick. A lot of people don't understand, like most of the time, like I suffer from like major anxiety. Like when I say major anxiety, like anytime y'all see me before a show, anytime y'all see me like even before a DJ, before I do anything, like if you ever just really come check on me, you'll see I'm shaking. You'll see like I'm probably like timid in my voice. I'm like always like I'm in my head, and then it's when I talk to my friends and stuff, and they get it all the time so much they don't realize like I'm really like checking myself, but it's really like, you know, like I don't know, it's a nerve-wracking experience because literally you're about to go out and perform in front of these people, but in the same sense these people want to see you. So it's like if you don't go out there and give these people you, like, it's not like people are like not still gonna have a good time, but you already know what could have been. And then people are gonna come up to you and be like, what's wrong? Are you okay? You don't seem like yourself today. And then it's like, no, I'm good. And in reality, it's just like, you know, I'm just having a nervous breakdown inside my body right now. But oh, y'all are staring at me. You know, I'm just losing myself slowly, but all y'all are staring at me. All right. This is okay. I don't know.
We love the vibes, though.
I could say that goes for artists too. You know, I'm sure you guys all deal with social anxiety and you know
And
the constant. I wouldn't say the need for approval, but you gotta want it, right? Like, I'm not gonna say need to make y'all sound needy, but you gotta want it. You gotta be like, man, I just put all my blood, sweat, and tears into this. I hope somebody likes it. At least one person, right?
There's literally, unless I can't even say unless, there is no human being on this earth that makes any kind of artwork and does not want to be appreciated. I refuse. The people that make 1,001 songs and they're like, oh, I don't care to drop them. That's a lie, because when you do drop them and nobody, gives you the appreciation you want, what do? You get mad and you go back in the studio again. You make like another 1,001 songs, but hey, you put all your effort into like one of those songs just so like you can come back out and at least somebody be like, that go hard. That go hard. I like that. I like what you did there. Now, for the people that don't get those compliments, just work a little harder. It's not saying that you suck. It's saying that you just haven't met the bar of expectation that you need to hit. That's it.
I feel like the universe is mysterious. Because, on a normal Saturday, you would have been here DJing, and we probably would have been out of here by now. But the fact that life took its course, now you're sitting down and you're actually super insightful and you're spreading a lot of positivity and awareness to people. Like when you're not doing your thing and you can just be you. You can be Malcolm.
Whoa! First of all, so first off, let's talk about that. A lot of people don't know it. But it's like before DJ Red Tables, there was always a Malcolm, and like before DJ Red Table was DJ Red Table, it was Sergeant Salter. So like, I can't just delete those parts of me per se, because it's like it's me, and a lot of people forget that. They forget that I'm still human. Like, I'm not a robot. I don't just wake up every morning, get some alcohol, go find some substance, and do that every single day until it's time to party. And then when I'm at the party, I'm like this raging monster that just like, woo.
Keep it lit.
Like, a lot of people don't understand, like I really wake up, I cry some mornings. I work out every morning, and I don't work out to work out. I know a lot of people work out to be strong. No, I work out so that when I look in the mirror when I'm naked, I look good. That's it. That's literally it. Because like, I refuse to wake up when I got all my tattoos. The one thing I promised myself, whether it be, a lot of people like take this wrong, but whether it be a blood oath to myself, a promise to myself, whatever, I refuse to get big because I have too many tattoos. And for my body to become like a little sketchy pad board, like when it starts stretching out, I refuse for that. And that really affects my self-confidence. And I didn't realize that until 2016 when I got out the military and I really started putting on weight. Like, not like healthy weight. Like, I was like 170, not healthy. And if you've never seen me with weight, you probably never will, because I don't have any pictures of it. Right.
No, I do.
And it's like, I told myself I never wanted to feel that way again. Like, it was already a low point in my life, and it was just like, when you feel a certain kind of way, you never want to go back to feeling that way, and you'll do whatever it takes to not feel that way again. And I tell a lot of people that, like, once you feel like that pain, that despair, that depression, once you hit rock bottom, I'm here to tell y'all, because there was a one point in time where I used to sleep in my car every day. Like, I used to sleep from friend to friend house. I thought my family hated me. Like, I could really go on. Like, I've really been through it.
Yeah, depression can cause isolation.
Oh man, like I've really can tell anybody, like, there's nothing nobody can tell me about like being down, because I've been there. But I've also seen what the floor looks like. I've seen what the very rock bottom floor looks like. And somehow, some way, like they always say, I built myself up. Like, no, you just start with yourself. Like, you start rebuilding yourself. That's how you get out of depression. Like, depression isn't something that the world gives you. It's something with yourself, because at the end of the day, it's how you view the world. That's really what it's about. Like, you can wake up every day poor and homeless, but I guarantee you that poor and homeless man is 10 times happier than you. It may not have been his fault he was homeless, but that man is making the best of his situation. And one day, he believes that he'll get blessed out of that situation. The only difference in some people's lives, instead of waiting for that blessing and still praying, some people want that blessing, pray, and then do the hard work that is necessary. You can't always wait for a handout. And I tell everybody, you can't always wait. Sometimes that handout is never gonna come. Sometimes you really gotta go in your pocket and you gotta make $25.
Yeah.
Hocus pocus. Like, you gotta make it out of nothing. You gotta go get 25 cents, flip it to 50, flip that to $1, flip that to $2, flip that to $4 until you get $25 by any means. And a lot of people don't have that drive and intensity because they feel like, man, I got knocked on my ass. Well, yeah, you're going to get knocked on your ass. That's what happens when life is hard. That's what happens when you're down. Life is always going to hit you like that. But you got to get back up. You got to get back up. You always going to get told no. You're always going to get told, I can't do this, or it's not going to happen. But I guarantee you, one of those times, someone's going to say yes. Or, you know what? What you got for me? I got time today. Let's do it. And it's going to shock you the very first time it ever happens because you're so used to hearing no. You're so used to the negativity. You're so used to the social media content that's all out there. People always getting clowned or, nothing good going to happen. But the one time it does happen to you, it's just like, yo, this is really happening. Like, this is truly happening. And you take that moment and you don't let it go. And you remember that before that moment, you didn't have shit. You were still scratching and begging and everything else. And when you finally got that moment where you could sit there on top and I give zero cares about what anybody says. When I got my first apartment back from being off the street, the first thing I did was eat a bowl of cereal in my empty living room and cry because it was all mine. Yeah. Because literally a year before that, I was sleeping in my car in a hot Louisiana summer.
Listen.
What? Like you learn to be appreciative. That was smooth, and if you would have played that, like you learn to just be appreciative of the small stuff, though. Like
gratitude to the Most High. That's why I wrote gratitude,
Yeah.
man. There was times where I used to pray that I did not wake up, and and I'm here.
Like I can tell y'all about the, oh no.
Hey man, all I want to say, everybody in this building, everybody that's out there right now, you are royalty. You have it in you.
You're somebody.
This life is beautiful. You can
Yeah.
go out there. Literally, everything you're saying is crazy. It's like reflecting back to me because I just had this conversation last night, and I was pouring into someone else who suffers from severe depression and believing that, the depression gets a hold of you and that, you can't control it. And it's hard to convince someone that believes that depression has control of them because they don't see a way out. And when you're on the outside and you're watching someone suffer, it's really hard. And you're like, hey, man, life's beautiful out here. I'm like, where you want to go? You want to go to the beach? Whatever you want to do, we could do it right now. Like, you want to go dance? You want to go run in the rain? Like, anything. Because I'm a super positive person, and just like you, Red, I don't have the brightest story of upbringing, but guess what? I made the best of what I had, and I never gave up. Never. Every day I told myself, you're gonna get it. You deserve more. Constantly surrounding myself with the right people, and then the right people, and then the right people, and that cycle, it rinses, and people come and people go. I just meet more and more beautiful people every day, and I'm just like, this is getting
what you put out there.
This is getting really good.
and you know what's even crazier? Like going back to supportive people, my family. I said like I thought my family hated me, and that was like when I said that was the biggest misunderstanding, bruh. Let me tell y'all, talk to your people.
Yeah.
Talk to your people and tell your people actually what you feel.
Yeah.
You really were raised by these people.
Oh,
and then
100%.
when you become an adult,
they know you better than anyone.
And then when you become an adult, for some reason, we all feel the need to just, I got it. I got it. I don't need to go back. And that is probably the biggest mistake because, like,
now you need your family.
What?
Like you need family. Like, my family is like they're my best friends. Like, me and my brother, we text. I'm texting him. He won't text me back, but he'll write me on Instagram every hour. And I'm like, okay, but I texted you like 2 days ago. You still haven't texted me back yet, but it's okay. Right. But family is so important that you have a healthy relationship with your family, especially when you go through big changes in life, because your family is the ones that you can be the most transparent with.
Oh, yeah.
You can be yourself. You can show them your true, authentic self, and they will not judge you. Will there be some cousins and this and that that judge your brothers? Sure, but you can't look at it like judgment. You just gotta look at it as that, like, damn, they love me that much.
Cause they gonna come out.
That's how much they love you, that they're looking at what you're doing and have something to say about it.
Yep.
You know,
Cause they gonna come out.
Oh, I look at everything with love, everything with light. Like, when people talk about haters, I don't even believe in that. I just believe that it's a misunderstanding. You're not really hating on me. You just don't understand what it is I'm doing. So
I don't know, cause I be waking up extra early just to hate on some people. So tread lightly, tread lightly with that statement. Some of us wake up. What? Man, listen.
I promise you, if I'm waking up, cause I have waking up at 6 a.m. to work out, I ain't thinking about nobody. I'm thinking about, I'm focused, I'm locked in. Those 6 a.m. workouts are the best.
I be trying to tell people.
At 7 o'clock, I am writing emails. 8 o'clock, I'm on phone calls. 10 o'clock, I'm on my thank yous. 11 o'clock, I'm like, who wants to have lunch?
That's it. And
those are the best. Yo, shout out to Coach Leach. Those are the best. I'm missing so much. It was going. I'm telling you, I was on a roll. I was on a positive roll, and I was like, you know, life happens, but oh man, it was so good.
That morning workout
Those
is
6
what.
a.m. workouts.
That morning workout is what energizes your day. Mr. T would tell you
Yo, I seen him earlier. I see Kobe in the gym too.
Yeah, all of us. Look, our whole little.
I was a little judgmental with Kobe. I was watching him do his Russian, the Russian twist.
You know, we're gonna have a bloopers loop somewhere where all y'all, cause we be seeing the comments and we're really just gonna address all.
Yeah, I love it though. I love watching your workouts in the morning. It's inspirational. It's like, yo, get up. Like, you got the energy. Just get up.
See, and you know, the one thing we love about it is that sometimes, you know, we'll be in there and the weight will fall on our chest, and you know, it's like really us working out. It's live, like it's a live production. Like, if we can't really lift something, all you're gonna really hear is that they're cussing and laughing, talking about, yeah, that was bad.
Yeah.
Like, I want to say the other day I tried to hit I think 185 by myself, and like they were doing something, you know, had it. We had just did like 4 or 5 sets of like everything else. And I was lifting, and for some reason, my arms got halfway. Now, mind you, they doing other exercises. And I'm like, this thing get pretty heavy.
I think I need some assistance.
So I did the one thing I knew how, y'all. I couldn't even do that because we have a policy. I just
and then your feet just
see,
your feet just shaking.
All that.
Nobody hearing you. It's just your feet.
All that is unnecessary. You go to one side of the bar and you lift it, and all the weight on one side of the bar is just gonna fall off.
Yeah.
All these dudes here, Krum. What the hell? Why didn't you just say something? I couldn't speak. I had no air.
Yeah.
I had no air to go.
I just saved my own life.
You know.
Right. Yeah.
You know. Y'all weren't paying attention to me. That's what it is. That's really what it is.
Okay, Mr. Independent.
Right, you ain't.
That's exactly what they said.
You know what? It's okay. It's okay.
You ain't got real overzealous.
That's
over there.
Look, we were
over there.
The gym makes you. The gym makes you go
I
hard.
could do this.
Like, what did we say it the first time we went live? I said use the rage. I said use your anger in it.
Like every morning, if
up.
y'all could hear everything we talk about in the morning, first of all, everybody would judge us. Second of all, like it's just a lot of like, you know, just.
You just reminded me when I first because I went like so long. I went through. I had a car crash last year, so I went like so long without working out, and I was like, completely depressed. And I started working out again, and as I'm working out, Coach goes, "You're not a beginner," and I'm like, I'm jump roping like a pro because I know how to work out. I just lost the fire to care because I was just so consumed with all the bad things happening. So I'm going, and then I just stop, and I'm like, you're right. It's like I'm definitely not a beginner, but it's just like when you get in there, you locked in. You're just like, all right, let's get it.
Especially on a good day. On a good day.
Oh
man. Oh man.
I love working out.
We start putting them weights. Hey, what we doing? Just go ahead and drop that down the decline. Pull it up the bench. We gonna pull it up a little bit. Put the bar up. Get the. Tap in with Coach Lisa. Shit.
Yo,
Get
Coach
you
Lisa,
right.
she the best.
Man, look.
When I tell you, like, she truly is like. She's the best. She's
drive
definitely
2
the
hours
best
to
thing that's
work out
happened.
for an hour.
She's the best thing that happened to me.
She'll
It's
do meal
virtual.
plans. She'll do meal plans.
She gave me
virtual,
meal
whatever you need.
plans. She gave me everything.
Oh, I'm
like,
good with the meal plan. I'm
Yeah,
not gonna lie,
because you
vegan,
you
baby.
do eat good.
Yeah.
But well, y'all could probably talk a lot because
Right.
she eat really healthy. So y'all probably give
Okay,
each other
yeah, we
tips.
can
But the
definitely-
workout,
I'll link
I'm
you.
talking about like the second you ready, she's like treadmill. Now the treadmill, she push you to you like even if you want to give up, she'll be like. All right, and you think you done it? She's like, nope, 10 more seconds, you stop. Like she don't let you give up on yourself, and I think that's so important in a
Need that
coach
push,
because you
that
know
drive.
you are gonna have times where you want to give up, and you need someone there to hold you accountable and be like, no, like you got it in you can do it. And yeah, I'm excited to get back in the gym eventually.
Y'all should, like I said, meditation and motion. I know you're 2 hours. So
I feel like I should have done the meditation today. That probably would have been really good for me.
nah, you wouldn't have
Not
been
the
here.
motion?
I'm gonna say you
Right.
wouldn't have been here either.
I
You
would've
would have
been
been knocked
sitting here
out.
by
You would have been
myself.
asleep.
Well, I need it. I was asleep anyways.
I was there and I didn't fall asleep.
I would have.
You don't sleep, so let's
You're
talk
not
about
human.
it. Thank you.
Hey, no one asked about that.
You know
You
what?
always
You know
on
what?
go.
You know what, sir? Let's go ahead and talk about why I was really asleep. Cause I know you know because I stopped by your house yesterday. What time did I get in from Uber last night?
Oh, that's a good question.
Exactly.
That's a good question. That's a real good question.
So I Ubered last night from like at least 10, 11 o'clock.
Oh, that was that Cinco de Mayo money. Nobody puked in your
Hey,
car, right?
No, I am not going to say her name because I you know, obviously for Uber. So there was a teacher in a city and they were out with their their teacher friends. And let me tell y'all, shout out to all the teachers. When I tell y'all this woman needed a drink, y'all know all the students just went through testing, and I think they're still testing. So I am a advocate for letting teachers literally let loose because kids nowadays are a trip, and they're in charge of pretty much our future. And this woman literally passed out in my backseat. Like as soon as they put her in my backseat, we maybe hit a block. I said, "Ma'am, do you want it?" I said, "Oh no. I hope there's someone at this house because I know that drunk sleep."
Yeah.
It was bad. Like, she was out of there. Like, carried her out the bar.
That's crazy.
Like,
Well, they
good
putting
times.
these teachers through
Good
so
Uber
much,
trip.
man.
Hey,
Shout out
good
to
Uber.
these educators,
Yeah,
man.
the educators, like.
Shout out to y'all.
Because they were all talking about, they were
Giving
like.
it their all.
What?
Like, they
Literally, all
And
of
then
it.
some.
More than that.
And then
That's
some.
crazy.
Like, but Uber, Uber's pretty lit, though. I like Uber. But,
Cinco de Mayo.
all right.
That's dope.
Well, Lamatic. Mr. Lamatic with the
You
scarf.
see him over there.
That guy always got the scarf on.
I love that kid, man.
What color scarf are you foreseeing tonight? Oh. That is the scarf, but are you coming with another scarf?
A V scarf.
I also would
That's
like
his
to
cape.
I also correct the mundo. I also would like if you bring it, I'll wear it. So be it. If you bring it, I'll wear it. If you bring it, I'll wear it. So be it.
Dang, you got it.
Nah.
Dang.
I don't even know. Honestly, I don't even. No, I got you. If I can find my Atlanta Falcons one, because I am an Atlanta Falcons fan.
I heard you.
Dang, I gotta
Since
Uber
we-
after this. This is rough.
Since we talking to Lee Matic right here, we actually got some.
You know, I saw
working
y'all in the
on-
studio. Can you hold that camera real quick?
Wait a minute.
Make
you
sure.
gonna have to.
Yeah, you know what? I love it. I love it like that. All right. So
Hey.
I saw you in the studio, and you know me, nosy. I'm nosy. What you was working on? Cause you're one of my favorite performers. First of all, I enjoy.
Mine too.
I enjoy from the moment. Like literally, you're one of those people I could play your song in the crowd. You're gonna walk on stage. You're gonna prep yourself up, and as soon as you get to the middle of the mic, it's always that.
Yeah.
And I be like, yo, yes, give me life.
Yeah.
It's giving. That's what it is. It's very giving. But What's in it? I know you got something you want to say. I know you have some project you want to give out. Of course.
So me and Dale, we got some stuff we've been working on. You want to go ahead and give them a sneak preview?
Okay, yeah. So shout out to LF3.
All right.
Shout
all right.
out to LF3. That's all I can say. We went into the studio and made magic. It was just so authentic and it came so easy and like everybody helped everybody. The beat wasn't even like finished when we got in there and we built like the beat while it was just magical. We spent the entire day in that yellow room on that yellow couch and made magic. So it's definitely unreleased. And we plan on coming out with a project together.
Well, you know me. I'm just waiting on y'all. I can't wait to see it. It's going to be wonderful. Take it away, Miss Indie Jams. Do your thing.
No one ever made me feel like you do. Heaven sent my best friend. I'll spend my life with you. When we kiss, it makes my knees go weak. Even apart, I feel you thinking of me. It feels like I'm having withdrawals when you're not next to me. A fiend for your love, I need it desperately.
I give a shit.
Don't know what you do to me. You got me always thinking of you. You love me, you got me.
You never forget I'm the one and I give a shit.
So addicted.
Touching your body, I'm feeling I give a shit.